Welcome everyone to tonight's fun events. We have the three with us tonight. I don't know what happened with the other, but let's see what's going on in their universe as we kick things off and head towards the fun game. Wicked, what is happening in your delightful world?
Skip me. I literally just got food put in my lap, so
Okay.
Skip me for a second and
Sure.
come back to me.
Jarl?
Well, we're actually getting ready to open up the tap room. We've almost got everybody's payroll information in, so it's going to be real. And I've been working a sales job for the same company since May, so it'll be nice to scale off of that and actually do something on my feet. But that should not affect streaming. I should still be streaming.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Excellent. And Raven?
Well, Plaid Weasel, or whatever name I forgot to use this here on Steam here. But yeah, he and I were in another Viking game alternating Tuesdays, but we've been missing a few of those. I'm going to try to attempt to start streaming them again. And I'm in another campaign with the XP Guild. And I'm looking to run a one-shot. I have a few people interested. I'm looking for a few more and maybe get back into actually start streaming my own stuff again.
Always great. Wicked.
And,
oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, and Plaid and I are still working on it. Both been busy, but we're working on supplement stuff, RPG supplemental stuff. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish one. I just have to do like some last minute editing, like some equipment stuff, and then maybe I'll probably put it up online for free. But we'll see.
Cool.
How that goes.
Sounds good, man. Wicked.
Oh, it's me again. All right. Give me just a second here. I'm squeezing a line. Supper time always comes at D&D time. What do you do?
Know where the mute button is,
right.
well.
So I have a lot of things that have happened. As you guys remember, I was not here last week. I need to mute myself on my stream. Give me a second. All right, that's better. Now they won't hear me in double. So, I wasn't here last week. I was on my honeymoon with Lady, beautiful, wonderful Lady. We had a great time. We had a little bit of a scare of getting delayed when we were in the first airport, in the Chicago airport, which is why that's the first souvenir I got. And it's a wonderful Chicago sweatshirt. Keeps me warm at night. Aside from that, we've got big very, very big changes coming. We discussed this with Jarl. I finally got to meet Jarl. It was fantastic. He is
Yay.
much larger and rounder than his stream makes him look.
Hell yeah.
But that's just more of him to love. But he performed our marrying at our wedding. He was amazing. And he knows what the new plans are going to be. And I have so many new wonderful things that go along with this that I'm going to share with him that he's going to be like, wow. And then when it actually happens, you guys are all going to be like, wow. Aside from that, I've got PAX coming up in 2 weeks. My daughter's birthday coming up the week after that. My birthday was 2 weeks ago. And then our honeymoon. So right now I am accepting donations for Poor Man Group. Definitely need some relief. What do I do? But no, just kidding. Anything other than that, no, just doing my gaming, my 365 challenge, and still going with the workouts, getting strong. That's all from me.
Pumping iron. Excellent.
Yes.
There's Varger.
I will say that Wicked oftentimes vocalizes how he, used to cook, is a great cook. But it's one thing hearing him vocalize it, and another thing tasting it. The food was remarkable. And to put it on a scale that you can understand, he did basically his own catering, and it was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. The whole wedding. He cooked for 60 guests, and it was just... I tried to keep up with him as much as I could, because I've never done catering cooking. But yeah, it was a lot of fun being in the kitchen with him and prepping and having a blast. Also,
you were a big help. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you are most welcome, sir. Also, I have found out that 2 horns of meat will absolutely obliterate me. Thank you.
I am here to help people.
I now have a measurement. Is this going to be a 2 mead game night, or is this going to be like a 1 mead game night? Because there's a world of difference.
And you finally got to taste my mead.
Yes. On stream, too. I went through the gambit, and then my wife showed up on stream because she won't ever show up on my stream, so she was on Wicked's stream, which is hilarious because everybody's rubbing in my face. And it became a Trash on Jarl night towards the end of it, but I'm good with that.
It was a Trash on Jarl night from the beginning. What are you talking about?
No, that's true.
As soon as we left Outback, it was a Trash on Jarl night.
Yeah. Wicked's like, I don't know why you're so mean to your wife. She's a nice lady. I'm like, oh, trust me. She is a vicious side. She gets out of Outback. She's like...
Well, there's your answer.
See?
There was also, was it the wedding party did to you?
Oh, yeah. Freaking, I just told him I got new tires the week before because my excursion with Big Boss, and then I wake up the morning after the wedding and I go to do my loop around the car because we stayed at a Holiday Inn, and I noticed something. The Bride of Honor, in collaboration with my wife, removed my tire stems and replaced them with black dicks. So,
Wow.
It was very funny, and they're still there because I find it hilarious. It was appropriate.
Oh, so it wasn't the pink ones; it was the black ones.
No, apparently the Bride of Honor wanted it to match my new wheels. I was excited about.
Oh, well, that was nice.
All right. Well, let's get into tonight's lovely events after that crazy ordeal. Bjork, we zoom into you and find you poring over your memories as you guys clean your wounds and prepare to knock on the temple door to go in. Not far up ahead, what are you doing this lovely evening as you lick your wounds? Recall what happened last time.
So I'm sitting at the campfire, and the old man's sitting next to the group as we venture our way up.
Was he making love to his tonic and gin?
And
Sorry.
No. And as Bjork is drinking and patching up the wounds that he got from running into the forest really fast, which is pretty standard, just cuts, bruises, things like that, he starts remembering about how the morning started so differently. He found himself at Jarl Oscar's, and they decided to have breakfast in the morning with the family. Now, we found out that apparently Jarl Oscar's son is one of the Wolf Boys. So we already kind of shamed the family by publicly humiliating them in front of the Jarl. And Oscar was not too happy about that.
Was it also the Jarl's son?
The Jarl's son as well, but the Jarl found it funny. We lucked out on that one.
Yeah,
But so we've already ticked this family off, and there's some casual flirting between me and the handmaiden that I flirted with in one of the first adult episodes. And it was getting kind of playful, and she gave me some extra food. And I sat down at the table, and Loki's like, oh yeah? I can do that too. So seeing what I had done, he walks up to the Earl's chair and says, hey, sir, I'm wonderful. I'm this totally honest, trustworthy guy. I can make things happen. It would be an honor for you if I spend the night with your daughter. Oscar did not take that very well and immediately snapped an ugly look at poor Hraf and I, even though we were sitting there just as dumbfounded. So just like Jazz and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, our cohort was tossed out of the longhouse, and in our frantic embarrassment to leave, I snuck into the kitchen and stole a kiss from the handmaiden, and we all left. And we just were faced with the decision of heading north to go get Hraf on his mission. We could take the road or the forest. We decided to take the forest. While we were there, we encountered some issues with wolves, but thanks to our newfound friend, we actually were able to avoid the majority of them and only had to fight one. And when we emerged from the forest, we made our way to the mountainous spire that's got the structure at the top with the winding corkscrew of road, and we started up that path. We encountered an old man with a messed up eye, walking with a stick. After some back and forth of philosophy between each of the characters, really, Bjork ended up liking the guy. Hraf seemed to respect his wisdom, but maybe not trust him, but this is just from Bjork's eyes. And our newfound friend openly admitted in front of Bjork, which is my first time seeing it, he's probably done it before, that he is a follower of Loki, but he's not like the other followers of Loki. And him and this old man had a bantering back and forth. We got to see him swing his stick. He's really good at that. And we decided to travel together. I unfortunately insulted him when I insisted on carrying his stuff, but luckily he ended up letting me do it anyway out of respect.
And
That's it.
well done. And so, gentleman that you were traveling with, his name was Alvis, Alvis, and he's here with you, helping mend the wounds, and kind of finds it amusing how you all dealt with snakes. He is, imagine like a grizzled old vet, kind of scarred. That's who this guy kind of is, but also, learned and wise. Anything you wish to do before you press on to the building proper?
As we're approaching, this is completely a totally different experience for Bjork, because when he grew up, he really grew attached to Mute. Even though he was a shipwright, Mute and him would play fight, and it was through that I had discovered I'm a pretty good spearman, especially with my working on the boat. So, in a lot of ways, Mute is like my shield brother. Being on this adventure with Hraf has really opened his eyes, because normally Hraf secludes himself and does this in private. And it's really starting to make Bjork appreciate the things that Hraf has accomplished, seeing this building and just the journey itself. So, if Hraf looks at Bjork while they're approaching this building, I think he'll see a look of pride.
as you guys press on, you notice a light coming up the path behind you.
I elbow Hraf. Be ready. Friendly but ready. And then I kind of look to our newfound cohort, which I am not at my computer that has the notes. So what was your character's name one more time?
Varger.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I did have it written down. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I look towards him. We're going to need your skill with range if this goes south, but let's try not starting something if we can avoid it. It's possible he's here for a pilgrimage as well.
Noted.
I actually send the Raven over to take a look.
Okay. The Raven gets there, takes a look, and the light starts to come around the bend. You guys see the Mute strolling up towards you all.
Don't worry. Yeah, it's the Mute. And is it just him by himself?
Yeah.
So he caught up with us.
I guess I must have slept in.
Alvis! I motion for the old man.
Yes?
Trey, before we enter, a friend of ours is coming up the road, and he's made this entire journey on his own when we've had the advantage of being a group. I would appreciate it if you would speak with him
Sure.
and share some of your wisdom before we enter. He doesn't speak much. I think I've heard it once in my life, but he kind of speaks with his hands. We've learned how to speak with him using our hands, so if you need help, just let me know.
Very well.
And as the old man turns, I think Bjork's gonna lean towards Hraf. I have a sneaky suspicion this guy isn't what he seems. Let's see how he talks with Mute.
Mute, you come around the corner and you see your friend standing there with an old man. Not one that you've seen before.
So I approach cautiously towards the side of Bjork as he's standing there on the road and distancing myself from the old man as well as from Varger. I have yet to trust Varger, but if he is coming with our company, we will do our best. So as I approach Bjork, I look at him and I look at the old man and look back with the inquisitive eyes. Bjork knows I'm basically asking, who is this?
Mute. It's so good to see you, friend. And I extend my hand in one of those, like, Viking by the forearm handshakes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Standard
I pat him on the
forearm.
shoulder. Yeah, standard forearm. I pat him on the shoulder and
While
kind of
he's
like...
doing this, I look him in the eye, and then I'm still with the other eye looking over at the old man.
Like a chameleon?
Yes.
Can you actually do that? Because that would kind of creep Bjork out.
No.
All right. Mute, my friend, brother. This is Alvis. He's a wise man we've been traveling with, and although you're good with the axe, I think people tend to forget how smart you really are. And you like to learn things. And I think he has a lot to teach. I'll leave you two alone.
Greetings.
I nod and walk over to the old man. I don't extend my hand, but I do a little bit of a head bow as a courtesy.
Greetings. Your friends wished me to speak with you for something. Is there something particular you wish to speak on?
I'd like to make a will save to see if Bjork doesn't start chuckling.
Sure.
Oh, that's not the right dice. Sorry, guys. I'm so... Oh, no. Roll the one. I was trying to keep it on the deal that this is kind of a funny thing to Bjork. He took a quiet old man who never gives straight answers and only responds instead of asks, and put him in front of his silent friend. And it's at that point that he just sees the awkward silence between the two of them for about a
I'm
moment.
just staring at this old man with my head
And
tilted a little bit.
Bjork doesn't just let out a snicker. He goes, and just guffaws.
I look over at him, grab one of my little pebbles that I like to pick up every once in a while, and throw it at him.
Oh, God.
As you go to throw it, the old man hands you one that's just slightly bigger, not enough to do damage, but enough to, get the point across a little more.
No, use this one.
I take the stone, I give a big smile, and I chuck it at Bjork, aiming for chest region.
That's all right.
Make a roll.
Oh my God, is this like skipping stone sized?
Oh yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna have a unicorn bump if you get good enough.
Uh-huh.
12. What do I add for my mod?
Your dex.
Yeah, it's
Is
an
that
improvised
3?
weapon. I believe
So 15.
so.
And what's your armor class, Jarl?
Oh, hang on.
4. So it's
Yeah. So I have to roll. I am so sorry, guys. I'm so zoomed out. My mouse is almost charged. 9.
You're fine. So yeah, he nails you square in the chest, and you're just like,
Oh.
like you feel it.
Oof. Told you they'd get along, Raph.
And that was all I needed to know of the old man. After I hit Bjork in the chest, I turned. What's the old man's reaction to the hit?
Just a nice nod, like the throw.
I chuckle. I extend my arm now for the old man.
He takes it, shakes.
I fall back to Bjork, kind of pat him on the back, pat him on the chest, and I'm ready to move on.
Oh, God, why couldn't you have thrown that well when we were in the tomb with the undead?
Well, I motion. You're an easier target. You don't move as much.
I guffaw again. And I pat him on the back and get ready to go up.
Ref laughs and he says, he translates because only 2 of us can understand.
Oh, yeah.
The mute just said that, and he explains the joke. Actually, I had a question. We've only ever known you as the mute. Did you ever give us a name, or you just went by?
I have never given a name. The name is the mute until I decide if my character wants to actually explain his backstory.
And as far as we know, have you ever spoken? Is it just like a vow of silence sort of thing, or
So my backstory is I showed up in town covered in blood, and I have not spoken a word to anybody about my past or who I was or what I did. It could have been a raid. It could have been a merchant slain. There's no story to it,
Yeah.
and I am not speaking of it, and since then I have not found words to be necessary.
We do know he can physically. He's not actually mute.
Yeah, I
because
can laugh and
he
I can-
laughs and
I can grunt
he
and
can
do those.
growl and.
do you have a tongue?
Yes.
Because I think we would have noticed that.
Your wife knows.
He can't see it, but I'm dabbing.
The handmaiden did not. So,
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
That's gonna start a fight.
No.
Kraft, why don't you introduce Mute to your friend?
well, they've met.
Yeah, we met two seasons ago. You weren't here.
My God. Why am I always the one being left out, guys?
Well,
Bjork
you
was
let
at his
us stay with your
mother's
parents.
when they
You
met
missed
Barger.
1 moment, 2 moments. All right.
We thought you were going to stay there for a while, so we left without you.
she did have a lot of chores for me to do.
Yeah.
My father, he's getting older. And he's starting to slow down.
They have another chore for you when you get back as well. You remember
Got a chore for me.
your father
Oh,
asked
sorry.
if you and your group, Yorick, would assist in some travels.
Yes,
Some
and we had
more
said we
laden
wanted to...
wagons.
Yeah, we also said we wanted to try our hand at the tomb one more time. And then ended up getting exhausted. That's right.
So if your father is slowing down, that means you should be picking up the pace. And where's that boat you promised us?
I promise you, as much as I love my parents, they both just want me to be on the sea like I want. And my helping them is more of a stance of honor. Without a giant to shave the lumber, however, it's going to take a lot longer.
On that, Yorick, you did have a new set of crafting tools to fill out your crafting tools better, wood carving and woodworking tools. As you packed to leave that morning to catch up with them, you found it next to your bed.
Oh, shucks. Now I gotta do... now I gotta do all the chores for him.
So, you guys continue on. You get to the building.
Yes.
It has, in runic, it has panels on either side of the door that have runic stories about Odin and all of the Aesir, but mainly him. Mainly all the exploits of Odin. And something catches your eye. It'd actually be Yorick. Aw. Don't be.
A cat butt?
No.
Wow! Something catches your eye. Cat ass!
That's the
Holy cow, guys. Forget these sculptures. Look at that cat's ass. No.
That's the missing image. It references the footprints of Odin on the west, or on the east of the island, where mountains used to be are now ditches, impact craters from, they're saying the feet of Odin, essentially big impacts. And you do recall, as you travel down to Beckett's there in the southeast, that you did see off to the side some mounds where it looked like mountains had basically been just demolished and there's now craters.
I've been there before. Or at least I've seen it. Were these guys part of those travels, or is this just
No.
something I saw in my sailing life?
That was while you were traveling, not by sailing, but by cart with your stepfather.
Oh, right. When my stepfather and I would go on excursions, and in our travels, there were these mountains, part of a grand mountain range, but in the center of these mountains, right towards the edge, several of them had just been scalped. It almost looked like Odin himself reached down from the skies and gouged them out with their hands. Small lakes now filled craters, rocky craters. It was breathtaking. I'll never forget it. And I kind of just tapped the sculpture in reference to that.
And the fun thing to you, Hraf, is you notice that this is in the more general tongue, not in what most of the scripts are written in, which is the old runic. This is the current. So that anyone who knows how to read and makes the path up can read this.
Convenient that it's written in the newer tongue. But
Convenient and accessible, I would imagine.
yes. So it's a more recent edition, which is beneficial, well, to others, I guess.
You guys are there now at the top of that mountain, which, if I pull it up, you'll actually see next to Halar is that mountain, and there's a tower structure at the top of it. That's actually where you guys are on. You are at the top of that mountain. It is the highest peak on the island.
Oh, so we went up really far on that road.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, no, that's why it took you so long to travel up.
Meanwhile, Mute is just like...
Well, his mentor, he went with his mentor in the woods for a little bit, but you guys went through the woods as well. And so he was already kind of in the area of where you guys were at.
Got it, that makes
sense. His mentor was finished, and so he was only, a couple hours behind you. And so he was given a torch and was able to use that and got up to you all. But was a few hours behind, which is why he was able to catch up while you guys are tending your wounds from your delay. Poison vipers that you're trying to, deal with the wounds and make sure you're not going to have lingering poison is kind of, important. So, you're all now before the door.
What does Elvis do?
He's standing there looking at you.
Me in particular, or the rest of us?
You.
So, I don't know. I've never been here before. Do we knock?
What is the normal custom when you go to someone's place?
That's true.
Oh, I remember this part.
So then I'll knock on the door.
Okay. Einride has another person is actually there. Oh, answers it. It's like, Einride is expecting you. Come on in.
And I'll head in.
Okay. Do you all go in?
No, I'm staying outside. I'm gonna kind of.
You want to stay out in the cold?
Door. Yes.
It's getting very cold.
No. I guess if it makes more sense to go inside because my little body may perish, then yes, I'll go inside.
It would be challenging to stay outside on the top of a peak. And I don't think you brought any shelter, so you'd have to find some or try to make something. But it's nighttime.
Then I'll go inside and find a nice little quiet corner to hang out in.
Okay. You guys enter, you see it's a nice kind of like chapel area. There's a number of seats there. Almost kind of like a bit of a lounge, shrine kind of mix. There's some different tomes and stuff there.
Bjork's gonna walk in and it's gonna look like he's sitting on all the furniture, but he's testing its comfort, its strength, and then looking at the way that they're carved and built. Because
this seat is too hard. This seat is too
Actually,
even if it's simple construction, it's still something he's fascinated with because even the poor need furniture.
some of it looks familiar to you. Your father and you had transported some of the pieces, some of the newer ones. They're all well made.
And this was the cart transfer, or the stepfather. Got it. I'm looking at them and I'm examining them, and I take pride in the fact that we got them here without damaging them. But if I can, I'd like to take some notes, like if I see a unique design that would be breathtaking to add to something that would up say, a wooden object's value. I would like to see if there's any designs that are super interesting that I could learn.
There's 3 different kind of carved designs that are just stylistic, not functional. They all are very similar functionally, but stylistically they use 3 different styles.
Alright, I sketched them down for
And-
future use.
You've never been able to examine them this closely, it'll take you some time. But you do recall seeing different ones, and you do know you didn't get these up here all the way. You remember actually dropping these off at a town nearby that then must have came up. But you do know the woodwork is from a number of the different towns, not just one, or homesteads.
Kind of like an homage, like a group contribution to make something beautiful for this temple.
Mm-hmm. And upon thinking that, you look around, you notice metalwork. There's different styles of metalwork. There's different styles of, leatherworking and cloth and these different things you can see. Now that you've investigated that, you're starting to piece it together. There is components from every homestead on the island here. From the area that have the sheeps. There's sheep, there's wool. There's some fine wool components. From, the timber place, you see some timber, some wood things. You see some metal. All these different things, all fine crafts, are here.
Fascinating. Pref, did he wander off already?
Raph, did you head off to Einride, or would you stay there?
He says we were expected, did he lead me off or is he still here?
Yeah, he was kind of gesturing the way.
He was pointing out, like, for me to head that way?
Yeah.
A certain way, or?
He was kind of showing you where to go and letting
I think
everyone in.
maybe what happens is I turn and I go, Pref, and I see you're not there, and I make a mental note, like, I have to talk to him about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah, I'm gone.
you're like, hurrah! As you turn around, you see he's going around a corner with the guy who
And
let
this
you
is,
all in.
after all, like, his mission, his quest.
Right.
And I'm about to ask them to endeavor on one of my own, so I'm trying to be well behaved.
Oh, yeah. This is his quest for more sigils, as it were. So, Raph goes off and starts studying with Einride. While you're there, everyone else, the 3 of you are out there. You do notice that your friend there, Alvis, is sitting and drinking and eating from the rations he brought, and is unloading the pack that you brought in, Bjork, and putting the stuff where it belongs.
Varger, I turn towards our new found friend.
Yes.
You have such a different outlook on life. What do you make of this place?
Well, I have not burst into flames upon entering through its doors, so not much of a temple to Odin, is it?
I don't know. If Odin would light his son on fire, I assume he would have done that than anything else, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he have chosen a different method to punish him if he were just gonna light him ablaze? I'm not mocking, I'm just curious.
Perhaps you would have. Of course.
While they're having their
Varger will smile at
conversation,
this.
I just kind of wander up to the old man. Now I'm sitting next to the old man.
He acknowledges you and kind of gives you a gesture of, is there something you need, or just here?
Now just sit down. Just hang out. Not interrupting. I was just moving over. That's all. Just moving my body.
He takes out a game that looks familiar to you. nicer made than the one you have.
Oh. Oops, ignore that.
I pull out my board to show him that I do also play, and then I hold it next to his to compare the quality and put mine back and smile with a nod and make myself ready.
His is of a more expensive wood than yours, number one. And it is very finely crafted. And pieces actually have metal components to them and stuff. Like it obviously, probably one of the nicer boards of that sort on the island.
It is impressive. He has nice pieces. I am intrigued. I wish to play against him, though, before I ask him,
Okay.
before I talk to him, or anything else about this board. I would want to go ahead and challenge him to a game.
As we did before then, let's roll an int. You roll a d20 and add your int.
Out of curiosity, do we see him sitting down to play this game? Is it within view?
You didn't exactly hide, but you were looking at other things.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out where the location was.
So
It's
5
in the
plus
general
3, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
You rolled a 8 total? Yeah, 5 plus 3,
Yep.
you said? Okay.
If her.
You rolled a 19 on the die. So
I mean, he is rather old. He's probably got lots of experience.
he does some moves that you're just like boggled by, like his strategy and ability to just move and plan so much ahead.
I am blown away by his skill, and as he beats me, no sooner does he take my final piece, I begin to reset for another round. I've got to see this again and see if I can incorporate some of his maneuvers as well.
Sure. And he sees that and joins in suit. Ah, ready for another round. Excellent. Shall we go again? And gestures to you to make the first move.
Nat 20. I learned a few things.
Oh, nice.
It
dude.
takes him considerably longer, but he still beats you. But you were much closer this time than you were.
So, I acknowledge that he is far superior to me, and I gesture towards. He does. I am just envisioning this man as having a long gray beard, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I gesture towards his beard and kind of do a symbol of my hand down towards my stomach, just, showing that long beard. He's seen many seasons.
It's
Very
actually
smart.
thinning, but yes, it is long.
Very smart. And I extend my hand out and I lower my head at the same time.
He takes it, and he doesn't give you a forearm grab. He actually grabs your hand and shakes it firmly.
I'm shocked by the grab of the hand. I was expecting around the forearm.
And as he withdraws his hand, you notice one of the figures for the game, made of pure silver, in your hand.
I pull the figure back, and I'm taken back. I'm in awe. I reach into my pocket and find the same figure of mine so as to keep his set complete. And I hold it with
It's not part of
both
his
hands.
set.
It's not part of his set?
No.
Well, then he could have told me that as I was presenting his piece.
It's a solid. His pieces aren't solid silver. This is a solid silver piece. It is the main piece of the board. It almost looks like kind of a miniature trophy sort of thing. It is
And also keep in mind too, if that's solid
a normal
silver,
size piece.
that's like Viking gold right there.
Yeah.
The Vikings loved silver.
Yeah,
That's
I
neat.
take this piece And
It's kind of like
I
a gold
offered-
trophy.
Yeah, as I offered my piece in exchange and he declines, I take his piece and put it in my breast pocket.
He's like-
I make sure that sits right there.
Yeah, he's like, you play well. I look forward to seeing how you will play in the years to come. Write down on your sheet that you have a +1 whenever you're playing the game.
Hey, Wicked, can I borrow that?
Where do I put that on my sheet and how?
Just in the notes. You can put it next to your proficiency for it, where it says you're proficient in it. You just say additional +1. So it's basically wherever you'll see it. Remind yourself.
I got it. I'll have it in my notes. I can't figure out how to put it on my paper, but yeah,
Okay.
I'll have it in my notes.
Burger and Bjork, anything else you guys are doing?
So, Baga, what do you do for fun? What do you do anyway? I respect the gods, don't get me wrong, but these temples, I don't know.
What do I do for fun?
Yeah.
Do you have anything worth anything?
Not of, iron weight. I'm pretty poor. I have what I have on my back. Tell you what, I can think of something. And instead of just rifling through his bag in front of Vargar, he's just kind of like contemplating what he has because he doesn't want to give it away. It appears that I think of the D4 quality rations that the handmaiden I have a crush on gave me.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yes, I've got something that I care for.
Alright. I want you to hide it on yourself.
You're not gonna look, are you?
I can't make any promises.
Oh, am I gonna have to roll a move silently? The stealth. I want to try to hide it within the folds of my my armor.
Here, I'll make it easy on you, my friend. And Vargar will cover his eyes when you do.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I take it out and I put it in the folds on my torso armor.
Okay. Roll a intelligent stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Basically saying how well you think and are able to
Yeah.
creatively hide said item.
I find a really good spot, but then I see a shittier spot, and since I rolled a 9 total, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely the shittier spot.
Okay.
So I think I put it in the furs where it's easily spotted.
We'll see what happens.
All right, I'm ready. What now?
Burger?
Now, my friend, and Vargar will point to him. He'll go, he'll start to talk. He will say, I have a certain skill, a power almost like a god, if you will. And my friend, you have to stop dropping things. You left something on the ground in front of you by your feet. And if you look down,
Oh yeah, he's rolling real good on the intelligence checks today. He looks on the floor like, did I drop something when I moved it out of my bag?
Vargar will, with one hand, point down at the ground to a spot near to his feet, And with his other hand, he'll try to sleight of hand anything. Anything off of him.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll sleight of hand.
I've got it. I've got the item if he rolls really well.
I'm having a little. Oh, my game's.
14, looks like.
That is 14 plus 6, so 20.
Okay.
Nice.
If you don't mind, Dime, I've got the perfect thing.
No, go for it. If you got something, we'll go with it.
So, because I'm kneeling down, he notices protruding from my back along the top of the belt are 2 pieces of folded leather. He reaches over and grabs one that feels heavy and slips it out, and he has my new carpenter's tools.
Ooh.
And if I have them, I will attempt to pocket them on my own person without him seeing.
Okay.
Honestly, with that distraction, I think you'd be able to slip it in there if you do a sleight of hand and I do a perception check at maybe disadvantage. What do you think, Dime?
You do a perception at disadvantage. However, with the commotion, Mute is now looking around, so I'm going to give him a chance to roll a perception as well.
Oh, good. I was hoping I'd get involved in this.
I did it at first because it took a bit for you to catch on to the commotion. Because you were slightly distracted. But now, there's a bit more. You're like, wait, what is going on over there?
You said with perception?
Yep.
What is that based off of?
Wisdom. And then if you're proficient, then you'd add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay, I am proficient, so what's the bonus? That's 2?
Yep.
Wisdom is 1,
One.
so that's 3 plus 11, 14.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Plaid-witted Varger again.
Roll and find it. You got 14.
14. Not bad. So you two tied. So you notice he's putting something in his pack, but you're not able to identify what. And Bjork totally misses it. He's like checking out the spot on the floor.
I know what this person is about. I still don't trust him yet. And I do notice the distracted nature, and I know that Bjork is a bit slow sometimes, especially now that we've lost the giant. He may be one of the more to concern about. So I stand up and I start walking over towards Bjork, looking at Vargas putting something in his pack.
And if we could do something real quick before Wicked gets over there. I actually cheated and put my hand over the spot and stood up and just kind of casually played it off, and I grinned and I'm like, well, are you going to try to take it?
Varger, he gets...
Try and take what?
The thing I hit.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Where do you think I
Hold
put
on.
it? And I hold my arms out.
So as I get close, I can see that they're playing a game. I'm not concerned anymore. I'm gonna still watch, but I had my hand on the head of my axe, and I am releasing it and going to go sit back down.
You notice that Bjork is acting like he's, not lost anything.
I see Mute turning around and I go, Mute, come here, check this out. He asked me to hide an item on my body, which I have done, and now he's going to pinpoint where it is, Mute.
You recognize a cloth from the Handmaiden in Jarl's tunic there, like just like blatantly hanging there to you.
And I look at Vargas, and I know what he has done. I look back at Burek. I pull my axe out, and with the tip of the axe, I reach over to his tunic and pull it out just by nudging it with the tip of the axe.
Yeah.
And then I take with my other hand and smack him a good time right on his back where that leather should have been.
You know, you just ruined a test of skill, I'll have you know. Varder, I'm sorry if you don't want to do it again, that's fine.
No, it's okay. I can do it one more time.
All right.
But-
So this time make sure your eyes are really closed.
But for the purpose of my powers and skill, and he'll look at Mute, and he'll like, I think you should hide something on your friend.
Oh. So you hide something of yours on my friend and then I have to look for it. Okay, great. And I just immediately cover my eyes and I'm like, let me know when I can open my eyes.
I stop for a second. I pick up the cloth that I had removed from his cloak because he didn't pick it up himself.
Yeah.
And I take this opportunity to tie it around his head with his hands on his eyes, just to make sure.
Wait.
The cloth has food
My
in it.
rations are in there.
Yeah, there's rations inside.
I guess
the
they fell
cloth.
on the floor. I mean, they would have fallen on the floor when I literally pulled them out with my axe.
Well,
would they not?
it's tied up, and so when you pulled it
okay.
out, you
Okay, I
pulled the
didn't
whole
realize it was
pack.
a bundle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, never mind. Disregard that. But okay.
I was gonna say that would be heartbreak special food, bro. Yeah, so I'm covering my eyes and just waiting till they let me know.
okay. Burger.
Burger is confused because he asked Bjork to hide something on Mute.
But the way Burek heard it was that you're going to take something and put it on mute.
Something and on Mute, and then
You're going to put something of Burek's on mute, and then have Burek find it.
As Vargas starts getting closer, I step back. I still don't trust him, and I don't like his hands getting close to me. I am remembering the item that is in my pocket, and I think about what was said, and should we correct him or not?
so
Basically,
Yeah.
I'm not allowing you to come that close to me.
So as you back up from me from Burger approaching, Burger will kind of like frown, shrug, and say, "Well, it has been done. Bjork, you may now open your eyes."
I open my eyes, or lower my hands, and in my eyes is this playful hunger, like, I have to find it. And I kneel down and pick up my handkerchief food sack, confused. And I wonder what else he could have hid on him, so I put it back in my tunic, and then I just start, like, doing the wiggly fingers at Mute as I approach him. I'm like, come here, Mute.
And
I'm
draw
gonna
my
find it.
axe out again.
Oh, this is gonna be so much easier if you don't fight it.
As you guys are doing this, the servant comes back in. Is that... Oh, I'm sorry if I'm disturbing. I was just going to see if you needed anything.
Oh,
It looks like you're taken care of. I will be back. And steps right back out.
Well, I'm going to try to grapple him.
Okay.
Let's see.
Athletics versus athletics, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just regretting my choices in athletic skill. Oh no, that's my big boy.
Yeah, well, can your big boy beat a nat 20?
I got 20 total. So no. What's your athletic skill? Oh shit, it's 5, just like mine.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
You guys are equal.
I'm also proficient in it. Are you proficient in athletics too?
Yeah.
You guys
Okay,
are
I got-
equal.
Well, I'm actually trying to use like wrestling moves on you. You're just beating me.
So he gets close. He goes to wrap his arms, and I just
Burger.
use the momentum and just kind of toss him ever so gently in a very nice way to the ground.
Mm.
Your belt pouch feels a little bit lighter. And feels like your money is completely missing.
My money.
Yes.
I will completely do a 360 around where I am.
You don't see it. What you do see is what the mute mentioned him and Bjork has going on. So, Mute and Bjork, as you guys are doing this, probably Mute, not Bjork, since Bjork's a little bit focused, you see Varger just start like spinning around the room, like looking around like something's wrong.
I think that would catch my attention. But
Okay.
I'm like,
I mean, yeah, you could probably see it as you're lying
Yeah.
on your back.
because he now he looks as lost as I am, and I'm like, what? What is it? And I stand up.
My coin is missing.
And then Bjork turns to Mute. He put his coin purse on you?
I shake my head. No?
Oh, wait. And a grin plants across my face. You mean to tell me that you were showing me your thief skills and then you got thieved?
No,
I
was
laughed.
telling you I was showing you my godly powers.
Of getting robbed?
So I look over. I'm taking an assessment of the room just for good times. The old man, is he still sitting there eating his food?
Oh yeah, he's just finished putting away the game, and looks like he's
Okay.
just sipping on his drink and just
So
chilling.
I'm gonna disengage from Jarl and Vargas, and I'm going to step back in kind of a dark shadow area. And I'm gonna check my possession as well. That new token,
Can we trust him?
very important.
You find it. Varger, I don't think got close enough to try to do a sleight of hand and didn't roll for it.
So I'm just gonna kind of watch how this plays out then.
You seriously lost your coin, though. All right.
Yes, it's. Well, Varger will very annoyedly go past Yorick and just casually pass him back his carpenter's tools as he makes his way towards the old man.
Okay. So Bjork, as Varger passes you, he just casually hands you a leather pouch that looks very familiar.
Wait, did you just slip it back into my belt so that I don't know, or did you just hand it to me?
I just handed it to you, yeah.
He
I'm
said he
looking down
casually
at it,
handed it to
bewildered.
you.
I'm like, wait, someone thefted my tools as well? Thank you, Varger. You are a magician.
So yeah, Alvis is just over there, finished packing his game back away and just eating a little bit and drinking. Having his evening meal, as it were, given the time.
Old man.
I have a name for an youngling. What is it you wish?
There are only 4 of us in this. Well, yes, I guess 4 of us in this room. There's you. There's the mute. There is the oblivious. And there is me, of course.
Astute.
Yes. Now, as much as I believe that these other 2 could potentially rob me. Okay, I highly doubt they could rob me, but still. You're the only other person here, and my money purse is empty.
Correction. Bjork raises his hand. Wasn't there a servant that just stopped by before you discovered your money was missing?
At that, Alvis
Didn't
is
he
like,
Didn't he open the door and leave?
He stepped. It's not a door. The door is to the outside. He stepped back in through a doorway and then stepped back out.
Ah. So, but not anywhere close to me to do anything. And yet we know how fast this old man is.
I'm not that
You are
fast.
pretty quick, old man.
I don't like hearing these accusations. I start getting closer.
He's like, I think you miscounted, though. Bjork, would you do me a favor? Would you
All right.
turn to the wall and tell me what you see?
I move over to the wall.
Directly behind you, where you would turn to, you see a shrine to the one that you revere the most.
I walk up to the shrine and I pay my respects. Ah, yes. I know this.
And that is?
It is a shrine
To?
to my god.
And his name is?
I'm trying to access my notes. No, I remember, but I want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Oh, good.
Is it Heimdall?
Yes, that is what you said.
Okay. I was like, I didn't know
You're
if it was Heimdall, Heimdall. It is the shrine to Heimdall, guardian of Asgard.
Ah, yes. And, the mute. The one you're hiding there by. You see there's one there, right? And on the other side of the room, what do you see over there? You see a few more shrines to some more of the gods. And
Don't ask me who my deity is. I don't have a clue.
that is something you do need to figure out, but we'll give you time. And up front, you see what's there. And it's one to Odin.
Your point is long written. If
So-
you're insinuating that there is no shrine to Loki.
I am not. I am saying there is more than 4 in the room.
Are you saying a statue can steal my money?
I'm saying
give him
that
the
your claim
TARDIS.
on godly powers may not be as godly as you think in the presence of the gods.
Divine robbery.
The best kind.
How much did you have, Vaga?
And Vargr, just so you know, the gold would be silver.
15 silver.
I will personally reimburse you for it. It is, after all, me who challenged you. You were just standing there minding your own business, and I feel like I should have thought about where we were more. That is out of my honor.
Burger,
But
roll
if you
me.
travel with
Burger-
me... Oh, good.
I was just gonna say, roll a perception check while you turn towards Yorick.
That is. That's not too good. That is 12.
Okay. Continue, Bjork.
I will give you the money back. I have money back in my homestead. So if you travel with me long enough, I'll introduce you to my step-parents. Unless we've already introduced them to you and that meat
No.
has gone to my head, but I'll get you that money. It's the least I can do.
Do you have a stepsister?
Do I?
No.
No, you devilish dog. And my stepmother's off limits as well.
Yorick, you would know that your adopted mother and father had a son. But that is all.
Yeah, you would know this.
But there are plenty of
Reminder.
There are plenty of lonely women who live near my step-parents.
Let us just see how silver lasts until.
You're gonna do what?
If something changes before now and when we get to your homestead, silver will suffice. If I come across a maiden in waiting, then perhaps silver will be required.
All right. Well, how about this? I'll give you money if we get back to my place, or on this trip, if we find a woman who is not priorly obligated to another man. I will introduce you and speak on your behalf.
Good.
Maybe I'll whittle you something real quick and you could just lie and said you made it.
At that,
I was going to ask something, but
sure.
well, if there are no obvious shrine to Loki, is there a shrine to Loki?
No.
Yeah. Is there a urinal? A shrine to Loki?
Possibly.
Yeah, like is there like a Loki urinal cake just sitting there, like pissed all over?
They put the shrine of Loki in the outhouse.
You know, I feel like we're going to cause problems for poor Hraf. We're here on his behalf. Maybe we should just search for your money quietly. If it is divine, I imagine they've hid it somewhere. You know, the prankster.
Are there shrines throughout this whole place? Or
In
just
this main
room?
chamber, there is.
Okay.
And Bjork's gonna spend the rest of this scene just idly searching for his money that he does not think he'll be able to find.
Sure. Roll a investigation.
That's what I'm good at. Let's see if I can actually roll. I got a 9.
A 9. Okay.
My roll game is on point today, guys.
I hope we don't go into any fights.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
The door breaks down, and a bunch of raiders step in. I'm gonna go you, boy. No. Raph, while your compatriots are having their games, what is it you wish to speak with Eindred about?
I feel that I am ready for additional knowledge to be granted me another knowledge of another rune.
Ah, you wish to study some additional runes.
Yes.
What interests you? Would you like to be able to reach forth further? Would you like to bring forth charge? Would you like to be able to enhance what you can do? What is it you wish?
I've gotten a balance between like life and fire right now, and deciding if I wanted to. Let's see, hold on. We're level 2
right now.
Just out of curiosity, are we close to 3? Or
Where are you at? For funds.
oh, right. I have no idea because I'm not counting the coin. I think we just got to 2. So yeah, that's true. Perhaps I don't know if there was something to augment my skill in battle, or maybe perhaps to allow the fire rune to augment the fire rune. I'm not.
Would you like to have a greater potency? Would you like to be able to have them reach further? What is it exactly you want to do with them?
Okay, because basically I have no idea how the runes work, because I could do fire touch as a cantrip, and then I can do as a first level, I can do more damage with the touch, or I can then do ranged. How would the a ranged rune? How would that work?
Which ones do you have now?
Fire and life.
Okay. So yeah, you have the option to increase the damage, or you have the ability to increase the range, is what he's saying as kind of some basic modifiers. There's other modifiers you can do as well.
Okay, so they're saying so it won't change this. It matters to me. It won't really change the spell so much, but just give me more options. Like, so instead of doing D10 fire, I would do more.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like, do you want to do more damage? Do you want the damage to be in an area? Do you want to be able to make it reach further? Do you remember how I showed you all those different runes?
You've never shown me the runes.
I was pretty sure I showed you them once. I didn't have it completed in 5e form, but I showed you
you've shown me the runes in general. Yeah, because all I know is that Fire Blast is ranged, so I don't know how far that is, because I don't even know if I've done that. That's the only ranged spell I have is the Fire Blast. That's a D10 fire. Let's see. I've only known the 3 runes. The one, because I had the.
I believe you took fire and life.
Yeah, no, originally, and then we changed things around.
Okay. So there's fire, vigor, illusion, frost, lightning, life, force, moon, atrophy, emotion, and stone. And then modifiers to those they're called expressions that you can have. So those are core sigils, the ones I just said. Different expressions you can get. You can have focused, distant impact, channeled. You can have material force, guarded form, direct force. Channeled is basically a cone. So if you did channel and fire, you basically have flaming hands is what you basically create, is flaming hands.
Okay, and what is vigor?
Vigor is basically things that boost. So vigor would be the route you go if you want to do things like bless.
Alright, I haven't decided which subclass yet. I'm just either going to go like Pact of the Blade, so then I can focus on some combat and then use my stuff for augmenting or ranged. The other option was, because we already have a scholarly character, so I was thinking, Pact of the Chain as well. Then that said we just make the Raven more powerful, I think, is what we were going to do.
Yeah, we said it'd make more sense than having additional people in play.
But one-eyed guy with 2 ravens?
The final sigils that you didn't hear were the accents. The accents basically modify things upon further. So if you have the distant expression, you can use the reaching grasp to make the range further. And there's different stages of those. So tier 1, 2, and 3. And that's basically how much farther it adds. And then there's things like accuracy, improve your ability to hit or buff up the DC. You have precision, intensity, which intensity is just the, increase the damage of it. Stuff like that.
Is there... Because right now, unless I'm doing fire touch, all my attack spells will say take spell points. Is there a way to augment more like a cantrip that has range?
The healing takes 1 point. If you do fire touch, then it takes none.
Yes.
Later on, you'll be able to use them essentially cheaper. And so to start with, to be able to reach out, it would cost 1. Later on, you can do it for free. Basically, you get 1 free point that you can put towards things.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
That's future down the road.
Attack now. Okay, because I have a blast attack, ranged fire. That cost me 1 point.
Right.
Right
and
now.
that'll still...
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to not spend all night on this, since you sound like you want to think about it some, we can say that you talk with him on that and kind of make some decisions on the runes that you want to learn.
Because I think originally, I got, Taratus and Focused Intent.
It's basically Moon and Focused Intent, which was the target, right?
I'm thinking the Bless might be a good way to go and playing almost maybe more like a cleric in D&D terms. So maybe the Vigor might be a good option to get right now, because it's nice to have the ranged and the fire, but it's not something I can do that often. That's why the short bow is usually what I tend to do for ranged. So maybe I think Vigor. This
You're thinking Vigor?
Point.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Vigor's good.
Hello.
Hey, welcome
Can
back.
you hear me?
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, I dared to alt tab into Discord, and then everything just crashed around me.
Well, that sounds like fun. Well, I'm glad you made it back. We wrap it up with Raph talking with Unraid. So you guys are able to actually stay the night there. The servant comes back in later. well, Haraf is working with Enright. It's like, if you wish, you may use some of these furs and blankets, and you can set up beds here for the night. I would hate for you to try to descend at this late hour. Which you see Bjork, Mute, and Arger would see that Elvis is already kind of making his spot in the corner next to the fire.
Bjork's gonna give up his search and grab some of the furs from the servant. We've had a theft here.
A theft? What is missing?
My friend's coin purse is missing. 15 silver.
Interesting. I don't know why there'd be any theft in this building. People donate. I do not know of any theft. Was there some marking or something to know that it was yours, and I can let you know if I see it?
He might have some markings. Hey, Varga,
Hmm.
was there any markings on your coin purse?
I had a feather into the strap of the coin purse, but other than that,
There you are.
currency may not be exactly from around.
Ah, okay. Would it be like that one? And he points towards the Shrine of Odin. And you see, nestled right there in the shrine is a nice money bag.
Was it like that one?
It looks exactly like that one.
I do not believe there was a thief then. It is sitting right there. Did you donate to Odin?
Barger's face is just this disgusting grimace. The concept of donating to Odin. No. But there, so I don't know.
Odin would never accept money that was not intentionally donated. I think it would lose its meaning. And pretty kind of confidently, Bjork walks over to the altar and grabs the coin purse off of it, and then looks around to see if anything bad happens.
Doesn't seem to be any effect. Yet?
He exhales, but he's trying not to let anybody know that he's relieved. And he turns and tosses the coin purse at Vargar when he's closer to him. I wouldn't want you to light a blaze by touching the altar.
Yes, I would not want to either. He looks distracted.
At that point, I see that he looks distracted, and I hand him the bedroll and the little sack or pillow that we got, and then I go back to the servant for another set.
Yeah, he has a whole pile
Rest, friends.
there for everyone to use.
We're gonna need the rest for the trip down.
And so you all get yourselves positioned, get some sleep. Morning, you wake up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. About an hour before, while everyone's sleeping, I would like Barger to try and quietly get up without being noticed.
Okay, roll a stealth. Are you just trying to avoid party members, everyone in the building? What are you trying to do?
Everyone in this room specifically.
Okay.
Oh. My dice went flying. What? What is going on here? Oh, hold on. That is 21.
Okay. I believe that probably beats most of theirs. What do you want to do?
What shrines are actually in this room? Like Odin, and then the other 3 you said.
Yeah, there's
And all.
basically the Aesir are here.
Remind me, is Freya one of the Aesir, or she's Vanir?
Pretty sure she's been here. Let me double check. I want to double check myself. As always, better certain than not. Thor, Odin, Heimdall. Where's the? Oh, come on.
Like Thor, Odin, Baldur,
Yeah, Baldur,
Nord,
Freya.
Nordor,
I thought they were.
Bragi. I have like a list.
Oh,
Of
those were
13.
the Vanir. Okay, yeah. Freyr and Freya are Vanir.
Valley, Ul, Ur,
Yeah.
and then there's 15 goddesses that I have a list of here: Frigg, Saga, Ir,
Yes.
Gefson, Freya, Stofan, like Loffen, Barvor, Sin, Lin, Snotra, Sol, Bill.
Yeah. So there's quite a few.
But Frigg is an Aesir, isn't she?
I see her on the list here. She's the first.
Yeah, I think
of the
she is.
goddesses.
I think Frigg is Aesir. Yeah.
Varger will go to the shrine to Frigg quietly as possible.
Mhm.
And he will take 5 of the silver from his coin purse. And kneeling, he will place it at the altar to Frigg.
Okay.
And he will her in a whispered tone. You know my promise. That even though I may lie, that with good deeds and safe travel and regular gifts to you, you may cure my inability to children. Praise be to Frigg, life of Odin. And then he'll go back to bed.
Okay.
That's heavy.
Well done. Anything else from anyone?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm over there snoring.
All right. Well, you guys find yourselves on the morrow, waking. What do you wish to do? The day greets you.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna look for the old man.
You see him peacefully sleeping there.
Is he going to slumber away our exit?
Shall see.
Okay, then I'm gonna start gathering my things, putting them in my pack. I'm gonna check my breast pocket once again, just to make sure that my keepsake is still there.
You see it is there.
Good morning, Mute. Bjork says as he wakes up, and he starts unfolding the handmaiden's cloth to reveal the quality rations he has.
Nice. You,
I'll walk over there as he has that smug little look on his face, and I'm looking at his rations. What you got there?
I actually share it with him.
okay.
I'll give him my share of the quality rations. I did roll for it and I didn't lose them.
That's
Okay.
good, because I was gonna take him and we were gonna fight for him. It's gonna be awesome.
The handmaiden that I bonded with before our trip to the tomb, before our training even, I met up with her again, and as it turns out, the feelings are reciprocated. She even gave me a kiss. But she gave me these rations, which are much higher quality than normal rations. Here, you can take my portion for the day, and I will eat regular rations. They're quite delicious.
I take the rations, and after he tells me the story, I can't, in good faith, take more. So I take a fair share, a small amount, equal to approximately a fifth, I would say, of them, because there are, after all, 5 in our party. And I hand the rest back and notion over towards Hraf and the old man, and to even, surprisingly, to Vargas.
Was I sleeping there? Or did I sleep
may have-
elsewhere?
You may have come back in the room in the morning, kind of partially rested. So go ahead and do a con save for your studying. See how well you rested during your studies.
Ooh, that's a 5 on the die for a 6.
Okay, well you have a level of exhaustion. You didn't get a full night's sleep. You learned well, but didn't sleep so well.
Morning, Hraf!
Oh. Oh, morning.
I just picture Bjork with that good morning and the good morning he had for me, like a little puppy just bouncing around. Morning, morning.
Oh yeah, he's on cloud 9. It's only been like 2 days since he got the kiss from the girls, so she's been on his mind a
one
lot.
day. One day. It was a day travel here. This is the next morning.
That's right. You're right.
This
I
is
had
the morning
translated
after.
that we slept on the trail.
Oh.
Okay. I even smile at Varder. Varder! Hopefully your arrows strike true today.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm gonna go outside. I can see everybody's in there. Like, everybody around me is generally slower to wake up anyway.
Mhm.
So Bjork just kind of steps outside to go get ready. He loves the cold. He's acclimated to it.
You're out as you step out there. You see Einride's out there, just sitting on a stone with the wind just blowing by, just sitting there. Yorick, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's a fine place you have here.
Indeed.
Where can one take a leak? And I motion towards the main gate, as if I have to leave.
He's actually outside, so as you exit the
Yeah.
door, yeah, he's outside.
I just didn't want to like drop trow in
Yeah.
front of this temple and be like, "Sup, dude?"
He points, and you see this little, like, shack building off to the side that he gestured to. You didn't really see it last night because it was dark, but you have a feeling that is the shack. But yes, you're able to go and take care of your needs. You guys are good with it. Let's pause here for just a couple minutes. I need to get a drink
For
to
real house break? Yes.
Yes, and because I need
Yes.
to get liquid to keep talking. So we will be back in just a moment.
Goddamn
Thank you all for being
fish.
here, and we'll press on in just a few moments. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a good break. Morning greets you all, and you prepare your descent. Anything before you guys head down?
So I'm going to gather a few things, some just like decorative things, so as I may make almost like a neat little token for our friend Alvis, who doesn't seem to be journeying with us down the mountain.
Okay.
I know I'm not very crafty, so as I'm making this, if anyone wants to help me, they're definitely welcome to.
All happens with Raffi eats all his rations.
That'll
I
be
rolled a
fun.
1 on the 1 on the D4.
I guess I don't need any help. I got a nat 20. I make the most fantastic of whatever the hell it is I made. I don't know what it is yet, but it's fantastic.
Okay. Think about what do you want it to be.
So while we wake up and while we're gathering our things, I check my breast pocket to ensure that the silver token is still there, the game piece that I had. And it reminds me, I attempted to give him something, but I was unable to do so. So I search in my pockets for any sort of actual treasure that I may have. Do I have any treasure, like actual trinkets or anything like that?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know.
I don't
You're the
think you
one who
guys-
keeps track of us doing things.
I do, but I have you keep track of what you have for stuff. If I give you stuff, I give you stuff.
I have not been given stuff. So I take one of my beard rings, because I'm assuming, based on this character, he's got some beard rings. He's a sexy beast. I take one of my beard rings and I make a trinket out of some, just a kind of a little piece of a stick that I find a little bit thick, about an inch or so around, and I kind of carve a similar shape to the piece that he gave me, kind of replicating it. And I take one of my beard rings off and place it on that piece, and I put it next to Alvis as a thank you, and that he will always be remembered for being awesome.
All right. Anything else for any of you? I guess it'd be Barger and Haraf.
Raph looks like he's falling asleep, and the raven is just standing on his shoulder and like pecks him a bit until he wakes up, and that's about it.
Okay. You guys see Haraf is looking like he was up all night studying. Barger, anything for you, or are you ready to head out?
I guess so. I'll just he'll just nod to the old man, I guess, and get ready to head out.
Alright. You guys head down the hill. No snakes this time.
Snakes!
Get to the bottom.
Why did you say that name? Sorry, the way you said snakes reminded me of the Harvey Dent and yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, last time they got to fight snakes and poison. And it was great fun. And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
Yay, yay. And they had to eat Robin's minstrels.
Right?
Yay.
So, you guys descend. Anything you want to do on your trip back, or you just want to get back to?
I want to punch a baby wolf. I mean, I don't really, but like, I wanted to punch a baby wolf. But if there's no baby wolves on the way, then we won't punch baby wolf.
Well, that's the thing. You have to find a baby wolf to punch a baby wolf.
Well, I'm not going out of my way.
All right.
But you asked if there was anything I wanted to do. I want to do that.
Good.
If a baby wolf shows up, I'll punch him in his face.
If baby wolf shows up, you can try to punch him in the face.
Baby wolf, do. Sorry, carry on.
So you guys are able to get down.
Theravan Rolls played this card, Baby Wolf.
Oh, you're hilarious.
He asked for it.
So you guys are heading down the path.
I hate you, Wicked.
You head
I get to punch a wolf in
You
the
had-
face.
past where you guys train, and you get on the road, and you're heading down along the river. As you guys cross the river, you get jumped by a horde of wolves.
Are these the ones we evaded? Gosh, dang it.
Could be. Could be. Oh, go ahead and punch an initiative. Go from there. You pull up the VUF.
Oh, I hate these dice. It landed on a 20, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and then it bounced to a 4.
And yet I'm not getting any bounce, and it lands on a 1.
Just lengths your
So-
lag.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep.
And you add dex to that, right?
Yes. Dex modifier. Just this.
Woohoo! I rolled a 1 plus 1. I got 2.
Woot!
So clearly I don't want to punch a baby wolf that badly.
Right?
Wait, don't I have something that lets me roll again on initiative?
Not that I'm aware of.
Where's Wicked's initiative tracker?
Does he not have it?
I don't see it.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it is in fact missing.
Didn't you have to delete it so that we wouldn't have to keep inputting them into the initiative, or am I being
That is
crazy?
possible. but it's very easily fixable, which is the nice thing.
Is it in the chest?
I checked there and didn't see it.
And I looked. I get to roll a superiority die and add that number to my initiative. What is a superiority die?
It's whatever your superiority die is. So it should show on there. I believe it's a D6 right now.
Do just keep in mind that you can't just do that willy-nilly. That has a certain
It
amount of
expends
uses.
a superiority die. Yes. to
Yeah.
do it.
Is it a long rest to get them back?
It should
Which
show
Oh,
for
it's
there.
a short rest.
7 days.
No, it's a short rest. So you have to sleep. You get them daily. Especially when you go to sleep and you get them back.
Okay.
Unless you keep doing 8-hour rests.
All right, there you go.
Man, I'm good then. I'm good. I'm gonna put my little 2 in there and call it good.
Oh, you can use your inspiration coin, the silver coin. It'll allow you to roll again and take the highest number if you just give that back to Dime.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to use it.
No, it's just an initiative. I can go last. I'll be reactive. It's fine. They'll come up to you and I will have to come save you.
Yay.
Well, let's see.
My hero.
You guys have it all punched in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, poop. We slept. Our temporary HP is reset back to 0, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is temper HP? I never even heard of that. That is a new thing to me.
Once you get higher in levels, you can cast spells that kind of, like it'll say gives you 8 temporary HP. Think of it like an 8 HP shield that goes away after it's...
See, if you had taken that full ration that Bjork offered you, you would have had temp HP.
Oh. No, that's
I
not
can't get rid
right.
of mine. Oh well.
But you still have your temp HP, don't you? 'Cause you never
I was
used
trying
it.
to remove it, but I don't have a mouse that's letting me do it.
Oh, I can't.
Holy shit, look at how small I am.
Oh, there we go. Now it's doing it. Oh, crap.
So what? Where did you lost your temp HP in the battle with the snakes?
No.
They last until they're used, even if you sleep, don't they?
Take a look. I thought temp HP was till the next rest.
I thought it went away after your long rest.
Short rest. Does
Oh.
it go away after a short rest or just a long rest?
I thought it
I'm not
was.
sure.
All right, let me see. Temp HP. Okay. Unless the feature that grants you temporary HP has a duration, a long rest. So, yeah. Unless you had a full ration, you won't get the back. I'm the only one with temp HP then.
So, you guys hear a howl and these dogs come running out at you. So they double run and they get to there. Bjork.
Yes, sir. How's it? Oh, I'm getting used to this stupid trackpad. I'm sorry.
As I
Okay.
hear the wolves coming, I know I rolled low initiative, but I'm still stoked. I need more furs.
That's what it is.
But they might be coarse. They're a bit old.
I'm sorry. My toolbar was not updated since I leveled, so I'm just making sure it's displaying the right health.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As long as I got my crit fail out of the way, I'm good. We should be fine.
And then I just need 8 temp HP if they don't go away. But I don't.
Yeah, they
know.
do. They go away at a
Okay.
long rest. That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
the only
going. Haraf. Are you gonna kind of play ranged this round, or this just out of character?
I'll probably go melee because I have the best AC and probably the most hit points right now.
Okay.
I have 24 total.
It's too easy for you to get swarmed by 6, whereas it's most likely that Mute is going to get swarmed by 4. So I'm going to stand here with you, and hopefully we'll attract.
I'm also the. Yeah.
Am I counting 8, or is there 10 and I'm not seeing 2 of them?
There's 10, I believe. Yep. 8.
8.
But the top 3 groups of 2 could either, like, the top 4 is definitely going to go after Haraf.
No, I
But
get
of
it.
the bottom 2 groups, there's a good chance that those 2 in the back will also go after Haraf, and we can't have him fall.
No, I get it. I
So
was just making sure I was counting right. That's all. Carry on.
Yeah. As long as I'm standing, I can I can heal myself for a bit. So.
now, question for the DM: if I ready an action, can I also trigger something, a reaction ability, or is it once you hold an action, you can't take reactions?
No, you get both.
You get both? Okay, well then I'm going to hold a reaction to attack the next wolf that approaches Haraf. And that's going to be cheesy, because that's 2 attacks.
Because you'll get your reaction. Which, I mean...
So which goes...
The reaction... I think the reaction should go after the held action, but I don't know how he wants to play that.
I thought you don't use the reaction to do the held action?
Yeah, I couldn't remember if when you hold an action, if you can't
held
take a
actions are an optional rule.
Okay.
Okay.
So allowing someone to even have a held action in vanilla 5e fairly optional.
It's like
not a default rule in the PHP. There's a lot of things that they just get away with.
I think I'm not going to hold the action then, because that's kind of broken. If I could do that every battle, because I get advantage when entering combat, so...
It probably would need to be against different targets.
Yeah, why don't we do that? I'll do it at different targets. I think that's a fair...
Because one triggers the effect and one triggers the effect, sort of thing.
You see this wolf here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding my action to attack him if he comes near Haraf.
Okay, that
I'll
works.
use my attack of opportunity.
Because then even if you attack him,
on him,
even if you attack him twice, if you target an action against a specific one, I'm like, okay, great. Then it's up to them if they do it or not, and then we're good with it.
Makes sense.
Raph is up then, and Bjork. Raph, what does it do?
Okay. What I will do is I'll probably shoot first and ask questions later. And that's...
Makes your trigger happy.
Yes. Oh, that's a 20. For how much? Okay, 8 points of piercing damage, and the one I attack will be this one. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot how to do the ping.
You can hold tab and do it, or you can click the measuring line and do it. There's a few options.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for you, or is that it?
For now, that is it. So yeah, just so it doesn't go down. So these are not as easy as the snakes.
Parker?
Oh, I don't know. What can I do with? He said because I have the new. I don't have the new spells written down. He said I have bless essentially for 1 point.
Well, yeah, you can expend 1 point and do bless essentially. We can get into more of the details later.
Right. Okay. So, well, I did an action already, so I can't use bless. But
Yep.
I'll think about that later then. Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. And that would mean Varger's up.
I will fire at one of these short bow.
Which one do you wish to fire?
Specifically, this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, the other end.
And damage.
Fucking damage. Attack is 15 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And damage. Now, realize this one going to damage. I don't need advantage on my sneak attack roll if another enemy at the target is within 5 feet. They're not incapacitated, and I don't have disadvantage.
Right.
Right. So I'm gonna add my sneak attack to that.
Sneak attack can't because you don't have a friend of yours near him.
Yeah, let's use your coin, your inspiration to get advantage.
But I don't need advantage if there's another enemy next to the enemy I'm firing.
No.
When they need
You are an enemy. So if one of your allies, an enemy to them, is next to them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I get. I was just reading that. Yeah.
However, if there was an ability like that in the game, we'd have to call it "Never Tell Me the Odds."
Right.
If it was here, then you would get sneak attack.
Yes.
What's the terrain like that we're here? It's just going down the mountain and all of a sudden there's wolves?
It traveled a bit, and then there's wolves.
Okay.
So that's why I pulled up the map and showed as you guys were crossing the river.
Okay. Then that is... Ooh. Okay. That is... 9 damage.
Nice. Keep in mind, there'll be plenty of times during this campaign you'll have sneak attack, so don't worry.
Oh, no worries. But, I'm gonna use my cunning action.
Okay.
To... my hide?
What would you hide behind?
You're
out on a road.
True. I can either do it to hide, disengage, or to dash. Actually, I will use to dash. If I can figure out a ruler. Where am I?
Tab brings up the ruler, or you can actually hold tab while you have them selected.
So let's see. Every inch is every inch is 5 feet. Yeah. Every inch is 5 feet, right? Yeah.
Right.
So 5, 10.
So if you pick the guy up and hold tab, it'll actually measure with him in your hand.
Okay.
And then if you hit escape, it'll return him to where he was if you don't let go of the mouse. So you press
I'm
and
stuck
hold
in
mouse
ruler
button to
mode.
pick him up. So go back. You can hit F1 or click the finger
Oh,
at the
there
top.
we go. All right, there we go.
So you push it,
Grab
yep,
him.
and then you press tab,
Tab.
and you
Okay.
can see how far you're going.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Okay. Mute.
So just to clarify, I can move and set up a defensive posture to give somebody else an advantage, yeah?
Potentially. You can move and do something. You have a action, a move, and a bonus action.
Well, I think it may be best to stand back and kind of let the... Oh no, I don't want to get attacked by the wolfies. I'm kind of evaluating the situation here. Hang on a second.
Mm-hmm. You have Bjork and Hraf not far from you.
I know where they are. I'm trying to calculate whether it's a safe idea to attack the two that are directly in front and risk being mauled by 4, or to fall back, protect Graf, who already has a +1 kind of thing going on with Bjork, but then can literally get the entire group of wolfies to kind of fuck with us. And I'm not 100% sure which way is the best to go. So I'm thinking.
A good strategy is probably also to form up next to me.
Yeah, that was what I was going to do. I was going to step in front of Vargar, but he kind of
Another
ran
good
away.
strategy too is if you're waiting for them to get within range and you don't want to step forward, take the dodge action now. That way, if they attack you on their next turn, they don't
we're
get
doing that.
advantage for their pack
That's
tactics.
what I was looking for. Okay,
Mhm.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold tight. Actually, I'm going to move kind of next to Hraf, and I'm going to initiate dodge.
Alright. Sounds good. And thank you for coaching, Jarl.
No worries. I wanted to see I wanted to hear what he was planning on doing, and then
Yes.
try to help him find a way to.
I like to not interfere with my players, as you know, because then if it doesn't work out like they want, it can make people upset sometimes. So it's easier to let
Yeah, well, you can tell
players
what I was
coach
looking
with
to do.
players.
Yeah, once he described it, I was like, he
Yep.
probably wants a shield wall kind of maneuver.
Yes.
I
Alright.
love the dodge action.
It is good. It is.
My favorite thing to do is to beat a retreat, activate the dodge action, and run through a horde of enemies so that they waste their attacks of opportunity on me, creating a clear path for my allies to run through.
That is actually a legitimate tactic.
That's nice.
Especially since you're guaranteed an attack of opportunity is just a basic attack.
7. Well, that's not good.
Oh, too bad.
Raven, didn't you invite this nice man to our game? You're like, hey, come play a game. It's fun. We'll all hang out. Too bad your character's getting totally iced.
Hey, it was his fault for running over there.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
I don't know why you went that way. Your strength is being next to allies.
Okay.
There's just so many of them, they can't all attack us. So there's that.
First, before they get a chance to do anything, I'm going to pop off my attack on this guy,
Correct.
which was my held action.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my attack of opportunity on the one that's behind Mute.
Okay. That does not want to work. There we go. Since he's closer to these two, they're going to tear off after him.
Okay, 23 on the first one that I had the held action for.
That hits.
Okay, and then the attack of opportunity on the one behind Mute. A 9.
Don't think that hits much.
Oh, I'm going to use my inspiration on it.
Okay.
Oh, better. How's 15?
That hits.
Okay, thank God. Sorry, mute.
Yeah,
Alright.
no worries for a moment.
The first one that I hit is going to get hit for... 12 damage.
Okay.
And the second one I'm hitting is going to get hit for 10.
Okay. And which of the two next to him did you want to hit?
The one behind him right here.
Okay.
And this is the one that Hraf injured, right?
Yes, I thought you said you hit that one.
No, this was the one I was targeting, was the same one that Hraf attacked
Okay.
when I called it.
We're good. I got that confused.
That's what I thought. If it didn't go
Alright,
down, then I
wolves.
was going to be worried.
Have at.
Because if those guys in the other team could take out a bunch of wolves, and it was going to be hard for us.
So, 3 attacks on mute. You have advantage on your armor saves. 2 on Vargr and 2 on Harath.
Would it be advantage on the armor saves, or would it be nullified because of pack tactics?
It's
So it'd just be
nullified, right?
Oh, okay,
Since
cool,
pack
cool.
tactics. So his is
Because I
straight.
didn't know how rolling AC would work
Yeah.
with that.
So Harath and Vargr have disadvantage on their armor save. Harath rolls straight because he got advantage from dodge, thereby canceling out pack tactics.
Mute does.
Yes.
Got it. So Mute, you're only gonna, instead of rolling disadvantage, you're only gonna roll 1 dice because you took the dodge action, which is really good.
So you're gonna roll 2 d20s, 1 for each hit.
I thought I'd get one of the natural 20s out of the way on a disadvantage.
No.
So 13, does that hit me?
I believe you.
Oh, 13
saved
plus.
that.
Sorry, 13 plus 6. So 19. I forgot the
Yes,
plus.
you're good.
And on disadvantage, you're going to get another natural 20, but I have to roll again.
Good rolls, Wicked. Nice.
I can't believe on disadvantage I rolled 2 natural 20s, and this was 18 plus 6, so
Nice.
they didn't hit me.
Yep. What'd you get, Wicked?
Now, if I can.
So I got a 9 and a 14, and I add my armor class of 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then, do I add anything else to it, like strength or anything?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay. So for the first one is 14, and the second one is 19.
And the third one?
I was only told to roll 2. Hold on a second.
2 for Vargr and Raph. 3 on you right now.
Ooh, 7 and 5, 12.
Okay. You take a hit, and I need you to roll a strength save. And roll 2d4. Vargr, what'd you get?
No.
I got 9 and 8.
Total?
Like 2 attacks, yeah.
Did you roll? You had your plus 5?
Oh, adding plus 5. That would be 14 to 13 then.
Okay, so you still barely got it, but yeah, that's closer. Alright, so you have 2 hits, so you need to roll 2 strength saves and roll 4d4.
Alright, so for my strength save, I did a 7 plus 3, so that's 10 for that.
10 total on your
And I
strength save?
actually, I noticed that you didn't have something marked, so I'm going to do that real quick. Boop, there you go. You're supposed to have proficiency on strength saves because you're a class. So that's a +2 to that 3. So whatever you rolled +5.
So 12 on the strength save.
Okay, so you passed the strength save.
Whew.
Okay,
And then-
first D4 is a 4.
Okay.
And second D4 is, I think that's a 1. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, a 1.
Okay, so that would mean you have 7 damage.
That's not bad.
All right. And then Varger.
My strength saves were 11 and 13,
You're good.
and with the 44s, it was 9 total.
So you take 13 damage.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
Well, he's dead.
Well, he's got some health left, but I might have to... Shit. Alright.
I might have to. I'm the one.
If I die, I definitely will.
And that's their turn. So Bjork, you are up.
Okay,
The wolves just run in and just rip into you and your patriots.
Oh, I'm fine. No, I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on that for my bonus action.
Okay.
And that means I'm not going to be attacking with the butt of my weapon. Oh, nat 20.
Ooh. Hear that juicy damage.
9 plus 3, or I'm sorry, 12 plus 6 is 18. And then for the Hunter's Mark, which is also rolled twice.
Oof.
So 18 plus 5, that's 23 damage.
Oh yeah, no, he's dead. How do you want to kill him with your epic crit?
I think because of the Hunter's Mark, I lock eyes with him, and for a moment after he's done attacking Hraf, he makes eye contact with me. My spear, just like a precision needle in an eye surgery, just goes right through his eye. And as he collapses, I turn to position myself here.
Okay.
And as an incidental, I tell our roguish friend, fall to me! Since out of character, I know he has that disengage ability.
Yeah. Alright. Good turn. You took one out. Next up is Hraf. What do you want to do? Bjork has laid too low next to you. There's one that he is wounded behind the mute. And there
Yeah,
is
this one's wounded.
one more on you, and 3 total on mute, and 2 on Varger. What does Hraf want to do?
I think you're muted, Raven.
Of course I am. Is this one in melee range of me?
Yes. They're a little off
All right.
filter for some reason, but yes, he is.
No, that's fine. I was tempted to just start running over and heal him. Luke, if you could adjust your tokens bar so I get an idea of how bad you are, but I'm assuming you're pretty bad.
Yeah, he is.
He has 4 HP left.
Oops. I'm gonna switch over.
There you go.
You know what? I'm gonna burn one first. So I still have my bow in my hand, but I'm gonna touch one. Oh, nope. I don't think 9 will do it. I am going to
9 total for your attack?
Yeah.
Oof,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna. Okay, you can take my inspiration. Where do I?
Just toss it over.
I am so sorry. I went to look at the health and I'm ruining everything. I'm done. I just ruined everything.
How'd you ruin everything?
Well, I went to go check Varger's health real quick to see if I could scroll over, and I just knocked the pieces all to hell. I'm like that guy at the D&D table that the DM has to tell not to touch the figurines repeatedly, but doesn't get it.
No, you're good, man.
Does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Oh, funny thing, guys. My wife just pointed out to me I had a working mouse next to me the entire time. So I didn't
She
have
is
to
so
use
helpful.
the Expo. No, she just got home and she's like, it's right there. And I'm like, bless you. Bless you, saint wife.
Nice.
So these two in
Tell
front
the
of me,
wife I say hi.
they're not injured, are they?
No.
In front? Okay, so the one directly in front, he takes 9 points of fire damage.
He is not
As-
happy with that.
No. And I am actually going to walk away.
You'll have one attack of opportunity on you.
Not two?
No. RP reasons, I think the one that's burning is not too happy and is distracted by the fact that he is on fire to snap at you, but his comrade isn't.
Is that a disadvantage?
Yes.
Well, having some issues. Okay, here we go. Roll. Oh, 16 was
You're
the better dice. Oh, it's
Oh,
the
it's
defense.
better.
Sorry.
The other way.
8, 9, 10, 11, 14. Sorry.
Okay.
14 hit?
Just. Yes.
Okay. That's fine. How much damage?
2d4.
Of course, I roll a 4 and a 3. 7.
9 damage total.
9. Maybe that wasn't a good idea to move.
No.
It's only 1 point of damage to you.
Oh, that's right. It's 1 point of damage, so it's actually not bad.
Hopefully that wolf chases after you.
Why was it only 1 point? I'm confused.
You burnt through his temp HP
Yeah,
and
it actually
went one
the thing
over.
bit me. Yeah, it bit me, but anyone looking, it's like it only a little bit of blood.
So, yeah. Temp HP. It helps.
Yay, boosters.
All right, and yeah, so I come over to here and I'll say, yeah, get behind us.
Okay.
Wait, behind? There's 2 in front of you and 3 behind you. What? 4 behind you. Why would he get behind you? Fuck, man.
Varger, you have
Well,
2
I
people
was
hollering
motioning
at you.
That was motioning to like here.
Yeah, because if he uses the disengage action if he wanted to get there, he wouldn't get attacked, and then he can attack some of the ones around you, Mute, and get advantage on him because
Oh no, I want him next to me. He could attack and
Right,
then
but-
disengage.
Right, if he
he
attacks
has
one
a
next to
ranged
Mute,
weapon.
he
Right.
gets sneak attack. That is what Jarl is trying to get him to do, is
And-
get
and,
sneak attack.
Oh,
Right.
So I shouldn't
Because
have moved.
because Mute needs help. That's 8 attacks on Mute in the next turn, or 8 advantages,
Yeah.
and he's at 12
Yeah,
HP.
I'm gonna die.
But
Oh.
if we have Varger move in the middle if he wants to, using his disengage, and then help Mute by firing, he can greatly increase his odds of survival.
If Varger's there and takes out one of the other wolves, that leaves one that's partially injured that Mute can take out, which then leaves only 2 wolves on him.
Yes. Oh, that's what I was. Yeah, he comes here, shoots, gets a sneak attack, and then I can heal him, and then I can run back.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. But it's up to our
It's up to
Loki
Varger.
friend, because our Loki friend might be able to maximize damage in another form.
Correct. So, Plaid, what is it that Varger does?
Well, I was going to disengage first of all. Use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, my movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunities,
Correct.
and I was going to dash.
Well, attack.
That's smart
But-
though.
but I was. If you come, forget. You know I can heal. That's come over to here, and then you can still shoot for a sneak attack, and then I can heal you. But if you
I can't make sneak attacks with. I can't use sneak attack with ranged attack.
yes, you can.
Yeah, as long as one of your friendlies is touching the base of the enemy.
Since
So because Mute
I'll
is
touch
in
all their
contact-
bases.
yeah,
Yeah. Gross.
since Mute is within melee range of all those 5 foot of all those wolves, you can have your sneak attack on any of those 4 wolves there.
Okay.
Bear in mind, the one directly behind me is damaged.
And with sneak attack, you might want to go with one that's not damaged.
Yeah, he could do a lot of damage. He
Yep,
might
yep.
be able to take one out if he rolls really well.
Yeah, so the one directly in front of me is on fire. The one directly behind me is slightly damaged.
But that one's on fire, and that one is pierced.
Oh yeah. Take a pick.
So-
Pick any wolf.
I'm gonna try and attack the wolf that's behind him. Then it's the
That's good.
amount of ones.
The one that's
Behind
been damaged, or the one that hasn't been?
Oh, the one that hasn't been. Sorry.
Okay. So
Not
that-
to muddy up combat, but is he going to get any penalties for shooting through Mute to hit that one, or should he
Yeah.
target one of the ones on the
If
side?
that's the case, we can just have him target that one. That's one
Yeah.
of the 2 that hasn't taken any damage.
Sweet.
Yeah, please don't shoot me.
Oh, come on, roll 1. It'd be funny. You know Loki wants you to.
You see the Mute
It's a-
slump
it's a-
over with an arrow through his head.
No, look, quick scope. Ah, shit. Sorry, Wicked.
No look quick scope. Oh my god.
Me. Roll here. Oh. What's that?
What we get?
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
So that would be.
Is it, use short bow, so 2d6 plus 4.
I know how to do my own roll, bud.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, you gotta help me, not
That's
him.
good damage. It's a nice.
Oh yeah. Here we go. 8.
8 damage total?
Yeah. 2 plus 4 plus 2. Yeah.
Alright.
Plus
Not
2.
quite enough.
Isn't it plus 4? Your dex is
It's-
plus 4.
I rolled a 2, add my 4, and then I rolled a d6 for my sneak attack,
okay.
which is
Yeah,
2.
Okay.
It's okay. Now they're all spongy.
So you
Well,
Yeah.
no, there's still one that's not
Or-
spongy. So,
That's true.
question: can I, like, charge through, attack, and reposition? Like, if I wanted to, say, rush over Mia and take this fucker out as I go, can I do that, or will I get bit by 3 dogs on my way out?
I mean, you can do it, but you would get bit by 3 dogs on your way out, potentially. They will attack.
What?
Whether they hit or not would be up to your roll.
Now, am I going to get attacked by all 3 dogs when I'm done with my roll anyways? And I'm clarifying here, before their move. So I understand if I run, I'm going to get bit. But if I stand still, do I still get bit before their move?
Yeah, you still get bit.
So I'm still getting
That's
bit
smart.
either way.
Yeah.
You'll
That's
get
smart.
bit on their turn if you don't
Yeah.
move.
Anyway,
But
If you
I
move-
see his point. If Wicked moves, Wicked's got a good idea. If he moves, yeah, he'll get attack of opportunities, but these aren't attacks that can knock him prone. They're just basic
Right.
attacks.
And that's the
So
thing.
you're
If he
better off
moves, then
running
they will
through 'em.
move, and then they can knock you prone.
Right.
Right, but I'll at least be closer to my allies at that point.
what can his academic superiority dice do? Can that help him in any way? Is it
Sure.
give him AC?
He
or...
has 3 maneuvers that he can use them on.
And-
He has assess the situation. He has 1 step ahead, and he has. I guess that's it. I thought you had 1 more.
And what do they do? Because those aren't the standard. Battle-
None of those are going to do me any
You
good.
can expend a
I can do
superiority die for a wisdom perception, or intelligence investigation check. As a
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action, adding the superiority die to
So
the
there's
check.
no combat
Wicked.
maneuvers.
No.
I would do it if I were you. I would do your move, and then if they come to attack you, I can at least attack of opportunity one of them.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to, in one swoopity doopity, I'm going to swing my axe across the face of the one that is on fire, and I'm going to reposition myself. How far can I go? Is it 5 or is it 7?
You can go 6. You can go
Okay, so
6 inches.
I'll hit the group
your
then, because that's
30-foot
6 where
movement.
you're at. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And which one were you attacking?
You said
Was
the
it
one
the
that's on
burnt hair
fire.
one? Okay, cool. I
Yeah,
just want to make sure I'm understanding.
because he's the one that's closest, and so, yeah.
I am the one to bing the bong.
Okay. Do you hit?
Uh, 6 plus strength, right? Or dex?
Plus strength,
It's
plus proficiency, plus 1 since you're using
yeah.
your battle
So it's
axe.
this. If you're using your hand axe, it's right here. It says attack bonus 6 on your character
Okay,
sheet.
so that's 12 plus 1 is 13 plus 3 more for strength, that's 16.
No, it's plus. It's already totaled up already. Plus 6.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay,
So
so
you
then,
have-
yeah, then it's 6 plus 6, it's 12.
Which I don't know if is enough. You might want to use inspiration if it's not.
Yeah, is that enough?
12? No. 12 does not hit their armor.
Well, then I will use my inspiration coin as well.
Okay.
Just throw your money at Dime. Take my money.
I have no idea where that went.
I don't either.
Probably the same
Oh, it's
place
way out
our
there.
giant friend went.
Way out there floating behind the two of them. That's funny.
Well, that's significantly better. Nat 20, so 26.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
So, as I notice that I have been surrounded by these wolves and my companions have formed a new shield wall without me, I hear the whimpering of the pierced dog with an arrow sticking in his ass directly behind me. Another doggo with an arrow in his knee. He used to be an adventurer. Unfortunately, that's stopping. And another dog, I can smell the burnt flesh and hair. I target that dog because I figure if he falls here rather than closer to us, he will not light us on fire. So as I sprint towards my friends to regroup, I swing my axe just with a ferocity that I'm a little bit nervous and scared and worried, so I am just swinging for the fences here. And I managed to cleave his head clean off of his lower jaw. Just take it right off as I'm running through, and it falls to the ground in wonderful fashion. And I run to my friends and face away, just like I am facing right now.
Nice.
Hey,
Well
Raph, at least
done.
we don't have to worry about a stern talking to from Mute for abandoning him.
I give them the evil eye as I get close and put my back next to theirs.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
realize how much we miss our half giant.
Right?
Because I did.
I almost
never
feel
realized-
like I need to start a collection fund to get him a video card.
Yeah, it's like we have 3. Well, now 4 semi-decent fighters, but we don't have our big tank bruiser anymore.
I mean, he is a half giant, so
Well, it's Wicked. The Mute looks like he's like an amazing fighter, but he's still he's a scholar, which
yeah.
throws off the the look of it. So
I'm a warrior scholar, okay?
Next
Jesus.
level will help.
yes. So we got to go back in the tombs because I don't think there's a lot of money to be had on these wolves. Well, wolf pelts maybe.
You've never played World of Warcraft, friend. We might even find chain pants on these wolves.
Ha! Level 3 armor.
So Wicked's
Alright.
gonna take 3 attacks, right?
Yes.
Does pack tactics?
And so
come into
that's
play in that?
3D. That's 3d20 plus my mod, right?
Yes. You'll roll 3 times.
Does
they-
pack tactics come into play?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to roll twice plus your mod and take the worst one, and you have to do that 3 times.
Ew. So I got a 7 for the first one,
Oof.
and 19 for the second one. And a 21 for the third.
Okay, so 1 hit, so 2d4.
First one is a 1. And the second one is a 1.
So 4 damage.
Not too shabby.
That's nice.
We're all facing different directions, and I'm just spinning around the party thinking like action hero music in my head, like.
That's awesome.
Now we're surrounded.
It's fine.
Take him out. Finish that one off.
Nope, I'm gonna see who they're attacking first.
You have to. Well, yeah, but I'm saying that's the one that's injured, the one next to you. Well, actually, the other one is injured too, on the other side of. So, yeah, you got a few targets.
So, do we have 2 on Raph, 1 on me, and then 2 on Wicked?
Potentially. As they come running in, they get within range. Which one would you spend your reaction on?
I mean, it would depend on which one. Oh, that's true, because I wouldn't know that if they were going individually. I'm going to attack the weak one, Dopey, over here.
Okay.
The one,
Yeah, kill
the
Dopey.
one I've already hit.
You know, the one that's not attacking me.
How does a 15 do for you?
That hits.
Holy crap, that's lucky. Yeah! That'll be 10 damage.
Ooh, nice. That's another one down.
Huzzah!
Another one bites the dust down. Bow, bow,
Bjork, I need to save. Mute, I need to save. And Haraf, I need 2 saves. And yes,
That's
they
20,
are at
right?
disadvantage. Yes.
Yeah, it's the 20 plus your armor class. Uh-oh!
Did you roll a 1?
Nope, I got a 12 though, and I'm pretty sure I'm about to get bit.
I rolled an 11 because it was 18, and then it said, fuck you, I'm rolling slightly over this way. So 6 plus 5, 11.
Okay.
Jesus.
You
why?
both will have to roll strength saves.
— 16 and 11.
Why am I getting shit on?
1 hit on you. So I need a strength save from you as well, Haraf.
So
mine
I
would be-
rolled-
Go ahead.
No, go ahead with your strength save.
Mine is 9 plus 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 12.
You're good.
Oh, actually, so because of that black dot that I was showing you on this, see how it says saving throws and there's a black dot next to strength? That means you actually get to add 5 instead of 3.
I put the number.
Proficient.
14
The
then.
number for him.
I don't know what things mean. 14 then. Hooray!
You're good.
No, that's okay.
You're good.
That's good.
The
That's
point
good.
is to learn. You're doing great. All right.
Now, would you all like to know my bad fortune?
Is it like crafts?
If you crit,
I
I'm going to be
rolled-
so pissed.
I rolled the damage, which was 2 force, so I am taking max damage from this wolf. And then for
Oof.
my strength save, I rolled a 2, which makes the total 7. I
Ow!
don't think that worked.
No.
If you're prone is you get advantage on the melee attacks later on, isn't it?
Yeah, so Raph and Bjork are prone.
And I take 2d4 damage.
Yes.
No, I take 2 damage.
Plus 2.
Okay, 4.
And Mute, did you roll yours?
My
Oh,
strength?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
your,
my strength
your
save.
2d4. Your 2d4 damage save.
Oh, hold on. Did I not? Oh no, that was the other bite. Yeah, let me roll that again.
Who's white? Plaid? You can
Yep.
move your hand.
Yep.
Your hand's in my way.
Oh.
On
First
on
one is a
the-
1,
You guys
And
trying to
second
hold
one is a
hands? That's
2.
adorable.
so a 3.
Actually, no.
Okay,
won't
so
let me.
5 damage total for mute.
I can't edit my bar.
Oh. Oh, is it because he's laying down?
Yeah, I think so. All right, let me just
There you go.
change that. Hold on, what?
You take
Fuck,
your
let me
health
do
off
it.
mute.
Oh,
Yep, I'm
no.
good. I
You-
find I have to go at it
Take
from
one
this
extra.
side. You said
Yep.
5 damage, right?
You said you rolled 2, didn't you?
I rolled a 1 and a 2. I
Oh,
rolled
he
3.
did. Okay, yes, you're right. Sorry. You're good. Sorry, man.
I can math. Shit.
Yes, you can.
We're in a bit of a trouble here. There's still 3 little Borks. Or 4
Alright.
little Borks?
So
So,
is it
Bjork,
my
Yeah.
turn?
you're up.
I spend half my movement to stand up.
I mean, you can
I'm
stay
gonna
down
turn-
so they have advantage on you.
No, I'm gonna turn towards my quarry here and beat it.
Can you move your hunter's mark?
Yeah, once the creature that I had it on dies,
Oh, I thought
it
it did
moves.
die.
He was dead.
Yeah.
You killed him when you put it on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hunter's mark moves to the when he's dropped to
Right.
0, it moves to the next target. So I was just this was the target that was near him.
Yep.
So that's going to be a 19 for the main attack.
That would hit.
The offhand weapon is going to be a 13, probably not a hit.
That just hits.
Oh, okay. Well, then the offhand weapon is 6 damage. The main hand weapon is 7 damage, so that's 13. And then the
Which
hunter's
one?
mark is 4, so that's 17 total to this guy right here, Fido.
Why? Why did you do it to Fido?
And
What
then
did
I'm
he
going to
do
move
to
my
you?
hunter's mark to this one over here, to Speedy.
Sounds good. That would mean
I
Wrath
was
is up.
running out of names to name them. I was having fun. So I stand up and I'm not a strategist, so I
Heal! Honor your words! Heal them!
All right, I will. I reach back and I'll say, "May Odin give you strength," to Vargar.
I love how Vargar's character looks like Ragnar Lothbrok from the Vikings show flirting with me. He's like, ah, you like that?
Hey. Hey, Bjork.
8.
Eat. Alright, so Barger goes back up by 8. He's at 12. Anything else
Don't
for
worry,
you?
I didn't need any healing or anything like that.
Well, you can only do one at a time. And you've got
I know,
better
I'm giving him
AC.
shit. I'm giving him shit.
I know.
I'm
If
gonna-
only
I'm gonna
we had
kill
a
my
better
doggo in a minute.
healer in this group.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry. I'll improve my healing. I'll do mass healing. Oh, maybe that's the.
Yeah, where's the AoE heals? Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh.
I should have gotten that.
You mean that is an option? Yes, yes it is.
Cheating.
I mean, that definitely is helpful when we do a nice little form up.
Can you imagine the cleric union getting
Partner.
really pissed off at Raph, being like, "You're taking our job security away with all these mass heals, man. There used to be 2 of us per party."
Just walks into a town. Odin's blessing.
Yep. Barger?
I am going to say thank you for the Thank you for the wound healing. But I don't appreciate the Odin call out, so
That's
Shoots him in the back.
That's it gives me my power.
good luck. I'm gonna stab it. Scrappy.
Sure. Leave
Okay.
the healer with 2 wolves.
Well, like you said, you're more AC and health than us, so you should be able to handle
Yeah.
it.
I hope so.
Yeah, and
So,
he that doggo. I can finish that doggo, and then we're good.
that is 24 to hit.
That hits.
Was that with your advantage?
That's without advantage.
You get advantage because you're.
No, he doesn't
I-
have pack tactics.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm dumb.
You're good.
I was like, sneak attack. Oh, wait, no. Sneak attack works when.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I'm
Sneak attack
stupid.
is.
And
He
you're
gets
a
sneak attack,
DM,
just not
y'all.
advantage.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. DMs make the worst players. They've got other things to worry about. We look at monster stats all day, and I guarantee you, they are way different than player stats. They're
Uh-huh.
broken.
True.
And that is 16 damage in total to stab.
Yep.
Oof.
Another one.
Can
And,
we change Scrappy's name to
yelps.
Stabby?
I'm gonna use my cunning action to let's see.
A lovely party. 2 wolves remain.
I seem
Good
to have
move.
forgotten what the poultices do again. Poultice kit.
You
Yeah,
can
you
use
eat 'em.
you can use those to do some healing.
Is it in combat
During-
or out of combat?
No, typically during a short rest.
Oh, short rest. Oh, right.
That was great.
Coltrane!
Sorry about that. My bad.
Yeah, increase your
I'm going
lift
through.
rate.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Do it.
All right, so I moved there. I rolled that. It was a 8 plus 4, right? No, 6 plus.
8 plus 6.
Yeah, 6 plus 6. So 12. And once again, that's not enough to hit, is it? Damn it! And I
No,
lit
but you're
some
flanking, and I
inspiration.
give a small bonus for flanking.
Okay, good.
So it's a +2 for flanking.
So that gives me 14.
Yep. So
Yay!
that hits.
And a d6, right?
Mm-hmm. You should say right on your sheet there at your weapon what you roll. If my work, you would roll a d6 plus 3.
So 3 plus 3 is a 6.
So 6 damage.
Wow, so little. So little.
Enough to kill that one.
Yay, I did something! I was helpful.
Now, you've been more helpful than you think.
I don't know, you took out 3 or 4 of them already.
Yeah, but you've been tanking. Like, if you saw one walked up to me and beat smacked me, and I was like, most of my health gone.
So, Raph, you need to just make a normal armor save. You don't have to do it at disadvantage anymore.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we kind of slaughtered its pack.
Okay, that's a 14 on the die, so 20.
That hits.
Actually, this is
Or-
the
That doesn't hit.
Saves. Saves.
Yeah.
That hits the number you need
emo
to make.
loner wolf.
Sorry?
I was saying it hits the number you need to make. Like it's succeed.
Oh, yeah.
But that's kind of vague when it's talking about an attack, hit. But yeah. So yeah,
And
that's all you
Bjork,
can do. Bjork, you're up.
it's at full health.
Obviously, the hunter's mark has been moved to this one since it's the last one.
Yep.
Kill it.
So. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Shit.
Quick, servant of Loki, may I have your inspiration to put this one down?
No, because we got.
Yeah, we got 3 more attacks. Don't do it, Loki. Don't do it.
No, you don't, because
You'll be fine for
Yeah, but
you'll be
it's the
fine-
end of the
You'll be fine
session.
for now.
Uh,
You'll be fine for now.
all right, well, I miss.
All right. Raph,
With
I got an 8.
so you
shit.
Agent of Loki.
Agent of Loki, spare a coin!
Barter?
Spare a coin for the healer. Oh, Agent of Loki.
I'm going to hold my action.
Nice.
You're gonna hold your...
You're gonna give Mute the chance to finish this off.
I love this.
All right, Mute.
He wants to make sure he's in the optimal spot.
That'll be a nat 20 for you, good sir. So, yeah, 26, I would say.
That hits.
No way. No way.
Well, and that
Alright.
20 always hits.
That's a crit. So
And a 6 on the die, so
Okay.
9.
And then you roll the die again because it's a crit.
Oh, okay. We can do that. And 1 plus 3, so 4. So do I add them together for 13?
Yeah, you roll the 2 die together. And then you add your...
Well, then hold on a
Right.
second.
you only add your damage once, so the dice plus once.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
you
I
have
didn't know.
a
I didn't
d6
know.
for your
Hold on.
weapon.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. So 7 plus 3, so 10.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
one's wounded.
Critically, with an amazing swing, I might add. I ran up behind it and chopped its balls off.
Technically, you should still be alive a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a eunuch wolf.
Yep.
Like most of my dogs were.
Have your wolf spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
That means that it goes back to the wolf's turn.
Oh my god.
What?
Wicked, you
What?
seriously just inspired me to make a barbarian and call him Barb Barker.
Haha, nice. Neutering
So-
wolves one pack at a time.
Roll a d4.
Varger, you didn't want to go? What?
Oh, he was doing the Loki thing and held his turn.
Because that would be a good time to finish it off.
Ah, you got this.
You're all right, Raven. Come on, Ruff. He's our man.
Well,
So-
He can't do it.
Just,
You want me to roll a d4?
well, yeah, one of you roll a d4.
All right. And number 2. Who's number 2?
Bjork, the wolf turns and bites at you.
You son of a bitch. I thought it was...
Varger would have been funnier.
It would have been funnier. That's why I let the die decide.
Oh, you know what? F this game. I just threw my dice. I don't know where it went. I just rolled a 1. Mr. Varger, can I have your inspiration to re-roll this defense dice?
I'm going to hold my action on that one too.
Oh, okay. That's a critical hit, so I take...
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
4d4 damage.
no! That would be 11 plus whatever
Plus
you
2.
add.
So you're down for the count, is
13.
what you're saying.
Should I roll to see if I go prone? I just get knocked out standing up.
He just turned and
Wow.
yeah, bit you and you go down.
He didn't like that I chopped his nuts off, so he turned and bit yours out.
I'm sitting there laughing. I'm like, Varga, I love the part where you didn't attack me. That's what I get for taking enjoyment out of it. Alright. Half, it's your turn, buddy.
Actually, Bjork, it's your turn for a death save.
Oh crap! It is my turn.
Trying to not be dead.
I need a level. I need a 20. Oh my god! It was a 20 and then went to 8. So I
One failed death save.
All right, 1/3 of the way to death.
Don't worry.
Raph?
I burn it for 7.
So he's up to 7? Oh, you burned the wolf for 7.
Yes, I burn
Great.
the wolf for 7.
Okay,
Now the ballless wolf is gonna start humping me while on fire, and I'm going to die.
that kills it.
And
So
I use
that means it's Varger's turn. Varger, are you going to do anything?
As tempted as I am to stab you as you were dying, I will not.
Mute? Are you doing anything?
I mean, I can't really do anything, can I? I don't have
You
restorative
could roll,
powers.
if you roll a medicine check and get higher than 10, then I stabilize and I don't bleed to death anymore.
Doing that.
Okay.
So yeah.
$14.
Plus 1.
You added a +1.
Well, it was higher than 10, so yeah, 15.
Oh yeah, that's.
I would have laughed so bad if you rolled a 1. And you're like, hang on, guys, I got this.
That's another failed
My
death
hands
save.
light
All
up
right,
as I
now
try
back to
kill him.
Jarl's
I end up
turn.
sucking the soul out of him.
Oh, man.
I go all Shang Tsung on him. Your soul is mine.
So Bjork is down. And
But stable.
luckily stable.
He's in stable condition.
So 7 points of healing.
You going to give him 7? Okay.
Yes, I am going to give him
Yay, Bjork's up to 7.
Bless you, this was not my fault. Praff, I promise you, I was a good boy today.
Oh,
7.
man.
Able to give you strength. Wow.
Now I feel like somebody reached into my pocket and swapped out my dice for some unlucky dice.
So I'm pretty happy with, the wolf murder, and I'm gonna go about skinning all of these, and I have just the biggest smile on my face.
And I want
Since
to know
Bjork
how
nearly
those,
died.
I want to know
No,
how those
I felt
guys-
bad for Björk, and I'm a little bit mad at Varger.
I got an in-character question. Well, actually, both in character. How did those guys take? How many wolf pelts did they bring in? The other team.
6.
6. Yeah. How did
I
they?
think, no, it was 12. It was 12 wolves.
Was it 12? Are you sure?
Yeah,
I thought it
was-
was 6.
It was something that was actually, like, respectful, but because we came in with a bigger treasure, we, like, dicked them over. But it was definitely
Yeah.
12 because I remember that number.
How did
Alright,
they?
so we took 3. Well, they didn't do it all at once.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
It
this
only
your-
counts as 1.
this your way of suggesting that you're going to throw another combat encounter at us?
Oh no. Oh, wicked.
I don't think Dime would allow that with it being.
Oh fuck! I just
very-
found a lot of alcohol in the bottom of that mead. Holy shit!
The mute, you get back maximum
Woo!
12 points of healing.
That puts me at 15 out of 19. I thank you, sir.
And I am going to, while he's doing that, I'm going to give myself my 10 hit points back.
Okay. So, since you're doing it, Mute, how about we have you go ahead and roll a survival check to see how well you skin them?
I mean, as long as I can make a couple pairs of moccasins, I'm happy.
No, I mean, if that's all you care about, yeah, you can get enough to make a few pairs of moccasins.
Well, we want to bring that back because that's money.
You just want to make moccasins instead of money? That's fine.
If I'm lucky to
We
make
could
moccasins.
sell the moccasins to make.
If I'm lucky to make moccasins. I gotta be lucky
Oh,
enough
no.
to make moccasins.
If you're
So
only
I
gonna-
go
Oh,
over.
no.
I go over, and with this pile of wolves that I am just so eager to
Oof.
start carving up, we forgot to put one of the wolves out when we started making our pile. And as I get closer, I notice that the poor burning pupper has actually lit all the other wolves on fire and has not only burned off all their fur, but has charred their flesh beyond edibility. So
What did you get?
I got a crit one.
Oh, I was going to give you a bonus, but no.
Yeah, I know you got a nat 1.
So we kind of screwed up piling up the doggos. Lesson to learn for next time, guys. Don't pile up dead dogs on top of burning dogs.
There we go. Wise lesson. Keep that which you wish to have preserved, not on fire.
Well, that was.
Oh, man.
That last wolf was dynamite.
You guys...
He went straight for the jugular. I was fine.
I do, however, somehow manage to find Bjork's testicles and hand them back to him, as poor doggo took them away.
I return the testicles back into the handmaiden's scarf where they belong.
Very nice. Okay.
Thank you all. You guys do make it back to town after that. You're close. And we'll do it again next time. It'll be great.
Their cremated wolf remains.
Next time will be the 7th. And just let me know if you guys...
teeth out of it.
If you guys want to go for Bjork's father's mission, or if you want to go back to the tomb. So I can have that ready.
Okay.
Well, I give Bjork another 7 before we get into town.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Because I can. We're gonna rest.
I would like to please, since we're all making a choice, I'm gonna leave this up to the god of mischief himself. Varger, you get to choose our next quest. Should we go with my stepfather on his journey that he needs escort, or should I be a slacker and we go for something else, making him wait even longer?
I think we should take a visit to some fellow worshippers of Loki. And finish off some more of that,
The only followers of Loki that have been mentioned are those that were in the tomb. And most of them were more hell than Loki.
But I'm fine with that. That's
Is that what you want to do, Varger?
I mean, either that or we find living ones. I don't know if we could.
Ooh, if we're kind of like seeding for quest ideas, we could even say like maybe he goes into town and uses his thieves' cant or something, and maybe finds out rumor that there's other followers.
He can try, but we can pick up that next week, and you can kind of decide. Sounds like if you don't find living members of Loki, then you'd like to go to the tomb. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then
Hell yeah.
We'll start off next session, recapping this one, of course, and then we'll take off a roll to see how Varger does trying to find, the shadier elements. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. Be sure to follow and turn on notifications so you know every time we're live. Until next time, and as always, you guys enjoy the story. And thank you all wonderful cast members for making it a great game.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.